We're here. And you actually get to deal with all three of us today.
We're going to play Cat Attack Possum Teamwork.
Shut up, Junior. What the hell in here?
What?
Hey, Junior
game.
fixed his picture. Now, if we're going to play a cat game, we're going to play the Isle of Cats because Tamara would love it because it's a packing game. And crazy, and damn it, I did it again. Tamara, this is why I just say woman.
Say woman.
And Tamara likes things where she has to try to pack things into places. She likes trying to fit big things in small packages.
Uh-huh. You calling her a dirty fudge packer?
That's not what I said. Okay, so Terraforming Mars.
Hush it, Bear.
The dice game. What? She's a woman. Have you ever seen them with their pocketbooks? With their purses? I swear most women's purses are bags of holding. They're open bags, open portals to the abyss. They can stuff 60 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag.
And that sumbitch upside down, shake it, turn it back over, and pull out a bowling ball.
Exactly. Really? This is what you get me for my first 2 cards. What the hell? All right. So who's getting it, Junior?
In what?
Moho. You know somebody's getting it.
Hi, Crazy.
Okay,
Crazy guy, hospital bet. So she has nothing to do with your tiny thing. That's right, damn it.
I done told him to hush it.
Who we waiting on?
Me.
Hurry up.
Helion or Echoline. I like the dice game because I don't have to read for what they do. I just gotta go. Ooh, colors. These are typically harder to do, so I'm doing this one. Oh, and Junior broke my mute button, so you're going to have to deal with coughing today. So for anybody that needs a quick rule thing, it's Terraforming Mars with dice. We have 3 objectives: temperature, oxygen, oceans. This is Mars. If you want to see the regular game, we can play that after this. We can either do production or we can do actions. Production means that we have 3 or less of these and we get whatever the hell this is. And our factories. And so Tamara doesn't forget, Junior doesn't forget, have at least 1 production of each die color, have 6 red cards in play, have 5 green cards in play, are our milestones or achievements, whichever one those are supposed to represent. And at the end of the game, we score points for who has the most nuclear symbols, science symbols, and water symbols played. Okay, so probably want to get this out somewhat quickly because it'll give me one of those, and I only need 2 for that, so let's go ahead and pay this to flip this to that, and then we can play the card with that. That'll get that out, and it'll get me one of those, which I don't have. I probably want to get both of these done relatively soon, which I have 2 of these, but I don't have one for that. I don't have a way of making them, so maybe we do this one and produce. I could produce now because I only have 2 die.
What does it mean when have 6 cards, 6 red cards in play?
That means you have to play 6 cards to the table.
Yeah, but which represent? Okay, fine.
See the heading on the card? There's blue ones, there's red ones, and there's gray ones.
Yeah.
You need the red ones. Like Junior's played or you've played a card with a green heading. I've played one with a red heading. Okay, so I would need to flip this. And then use one of those, and I can get that out. So let's go ahead and just pay that, flip that to that, and then we'll get this out, paying with that, and then card. I think I'm just going to take 2 green. Makes more sense to me. So now we are 1 step terraformed because I put down an ocean. Well, at least I got one of the paws I need. And Junior chose to flip a die. Because he ain't talking again.
I am.
You didn't hear me?
No, we ain't heard a thing out of you for like 5 minutes.
Fuck's sakes.
Fix your shit, asshole.
Shut up.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm producing. I think I'm keeping all the. Do I really? I'm keeping it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making noises. Shut up, Junior. God, this is not helping. Why did I pick the one with green and blue? And now everything needs red and gray.
I got my first factory producing me a blue.
Is your shit working yet again?
Shut up.
Not
You
you.
too.
Crazy. I thought you were supposed to only stroke it in San Diego or wherever the fuck that was.
No, you're supposed to jack it in San Diego.
Oh. But you're okay to stroke it in Oklahoma?
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay.
But you gotta go to San Diego if you want to jack it.
Okay.
You don't start hitting the mic. Get it out of your face hole. No mics in the face hole.
I can't. I want to do. I technically can.
Boop.
All right, fuck it. Pay one to flip. Do that. Do this. Do that. Play this. End.
Give me the face.
Okay. Now somebody is deciding to get rid of some shit because Bear's an asshole.
Yeah, I got rid of one, but I don't care. I wasn't gonna use it no ways. Where's our scratchy puppy?
Would you stop?
Let the puppy get her scratchies.
I don't care what you do. We don't need to hear it. Running dialogue of it.
Kimmy, him being a bitch.
I don't sit here and tell you when I stroke my puppy. We don't need to hear when you're sitting there stroking yours.
And I signed up for this shit.
Say what, woman?
I said, and I signed up for this shit.
Yes, you did.
No bitings. No. No bitings.
Going to hurt him.
Shut up, you.
That's kind of my point.
Change one.
Not my fault you deny the puppy.
Mm-hmm. You're going to be there for 2 weeks. A 2-week vacation? What an awful lot of bullshit to go through to get a 2-week vacation.
Mm.
I seriously want to toss this one because I don't think I'm ever getting it done to try to get something I can get done. But I'm not doing it. Fucking hell, I can't do any of that.
I will produce. Throw away all my shit. Give me new stuff.
Junior and his favorite, screw it, wipe the slate, give me new shit. By the way, if you play this in solo, you have to finish the terraformation in 50 turns. You'd be amazed how quickly 50 turns goes.
Ow.
Okay.
Dick.
So, shut up!
You have this motherfucker just punch you in the side of the head.
I'd slap shit out of him and set him on the floor.
What
So I wanna
happens
do
when I stop with the
this.
scratchies?
Let's do this. Give me one of these. Not what I asked for. Well, technically it is, but not the one I wanted. Okay. That works. So now I can use one of these and flip that to that, and then we can get that out.
That is not exactly helping, but deal with it. Go ahead and throw a gold and make me some water.
Putting down aquifer?
No.
Oh. You're playing a card that does a factory. Oh. Making water. I'm getting a water dye. Gaia.
Do I look like a fascist plumber to you?
Gotta retrain your brain. At what point did you train your brain in the first place for you to retrain it? I'm pretty sure you just let that thing run rampant and do whatever the hell it wanted. I don't think training was ever in the ideas here.
Hush it, Bear.
I'm just saying.
Hush it, Bear.
Okay, we're going for 2 cards. Okay, city's down. City does nothing for terraforming, but it gets me 2 free cards. That is not helping. Holy crap, could I pay for a decent card?
The green. There we go. That's what I wanted. Throw down another producer.
You also can't eat soup. If half of your face is numb, you can't eat soup. It'll just drool out that one side. I've got to be one of the worst people to be around when you're ailed up. What the hell do you people put up on me?
Play a game.
I haven't played How Quickly Can I Piss Off Crazy? It's one of my favorite games. Right behind How Badly Can I Piss Off Tamara? Because playing How Badly Can I Piss Off Junior is a dangerous game. It has repercussions. I can get punched or a dog thrown at me. What the hell do I do with this crap? Give me some shit. I'm getting rid of this because I'm never going to have the shit for that. So we're just going to get rid of that. You make us laugh. Well, at least it's useful for something. We just plant some penis trees, it'll do both. Yeah, no shit. You know you are grounded from planting trees. You and Net both. He tries to give me gives, you try to help, and both of you get your asses in trouble. Which is weird. But it's crazy. It's what happens. Damn, Junior's gonna have all the frickin' dyes quick. I haven't gotten a factory down yet. Because I can't buy a frickin' factory card. Alright, what exactly do I want to do with this nonsense? I have nothing here that works with any of that. I could get 2 and flip 1. That's probably about the best option. I want to do this one, but not for a while. Or I could get two and flip one. Okay, so just give me this. Not the one I wanted. Give me this. That one will work. Now I need to flip two. And then I can get this one out. It's a hospital. Hospital food's supposed to suck.
I can get out my next factory.
He's just putting out factories. Junior's going to kick both our asses this game because he's just going to have everything. And then be able to play everything. That's how I like to play this game, is load up on factories early on. But I have this problem of not liking to throw away cards. I want to build everything. Because this will help with, things, and this will help with other things, and this is useful. This will help by giving me more things, and I don't want to throw them away, even though there's no possibility of me playing most of these for quite a while. So I really should just throw them the hell away. I have to choose a die to discard. What are you doing down there, woman?
What?
Taking my die? How dare you? Oh, she played this. Okay. Which raises the temperature, gives her a gray die, and takes a green die from... Is it everyone or just one person? Whoever's
Each
next.
opponent.
Each. Okay. So now action. I need to flip Junior off. I need to flip this. So let's pay this to flip this to that. And then we're going to pay... Actually need this for that. But no, we'll pay that to flip this to that.
I can just produce and throw all this garbage away.
I hate it when you do that.
Go. Now we're talking.
How many freaking factories do you have down right now? Holy crap, Junior.
Tammy got one more than me.
And you're doing like all green shit.
Yep.
Which works with yours because you have two yellow and a red from your creditor corp. Or she's done 3 reds, which she already had 1 red. That freaking 2 titanium or steel one is nice. That gray one. Really like to have one of those right now. Get me one of those freaking, that gray card of yours.
Nope.
I'll trade you for a 2 blue card.
Nope.
And I can't play. Okay, so now we want to get that next. By the way, you have to do one of these 3 or one that you have on a blue card that has a yellow arrow for your first action. Then you can actually play something. So even though I have the shit to play this, I need to do one of those first. And then I can play this. So now I can put this anywhere, and I'm probably going to go here. For this, I need those, so we'll just do a thing. So we're just going to do this. And we'll take 2 gray ones. And now I apparently hit some kind of bonus thing, so I get a free card. And we're taking this one. Absolutely. I'm not even looking at the other ones. It's a factory, damn it. I'm taking the factory. At least it gets me another red die every time. Although one of those other 2 might have been useful. What, jackass?
Another factory give me the last thing. Ah!
Well, Junior got 1 milestone done.
I got first 2 milestones with that.
Oh, did that get you the other color die you needed?
Hmm.
Okay.
I got 2 of the 3 miles. In fact, I should get the other one, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I should have no issue getting the other one. I'm well ahead of it by a mile because it's the only thing I've been able to play. Okay, so I'm going to produce so I don't have to get rid of one of those. I'm just going to get rid of that because we don't need it right now. And I need a load of these. Okay, I didn't get one of these. That's on the wrong one. I can't do this. But I want to get this blade. This would be also rather nice. But we don't have those for that. So this or that. Well, technically, we have enough of them. They're just all wrong.
Let's throw this gold. Roll you over to the seashell. And I can do some soil preparation just for the shits and giggles of it.
She sells down by the seashore.
Yeah, I'll put it right there. Done. And I get a free green dye. Woohoo.
How did you play? Oh, you did the soil preparation.
Preparation.
Yeah, you did a greenery. At least somebody's putting something on this board other than me, damn it.
Hey, I've been putting shit on the board.
You ain't put anything on the actual game board. You've been playing it all to your straight. You did do one heating thing. You haven't played any tiles. I was the only one up to this point that played any tiles.
Yeah.
So I want to do this, but I think just getting this done is a better option at the moment. So we're going to do this for that to do this to that. And then we're going to play it again, Sam. And we're going to do this so I can do that to that. And that's me.
I'll go ahead and produce, throw away all that shit.
He does this all the time.
Get rid of these greenings because I don't need them. I get plenty of them. And there we go. That's a whole lot nicer.
That is a lot of greens you get. About? You don't have a lot of red, though. You only get 2 red. Or you only have 2 red.
You only get 1.
Yeah, I seen that. Okay, so now that is ready. So let's do this. And then we can play this. That'll get me that milestone. And I sure as hell don't need greens right now. I think taking the card is probably the better option. One flip wouldn't get me good for that. So, yeah, just give me a card and let's see what we get. Really? Stop giving me these.
Yeah, well, middle.
I'm pretty sure, as much as I hate throwing shit away, I'm throwing these two away when I produce. Because this requires me to have a credit, and I don't have any yellow production. And this one requires me to have a steel, and I have no gray production. So playing those two would be absolutely useless for me. They're nice if you can, get something that gives you those. Tamara just doesn't want to, do milestones today. She got
You guys done flamed them all.
She got locked out of all of them.
I was working on the 5 green, just like Junior was.
I win the game. I got Moho. That's how we win the game, right? Person to get Moho?
No.
No.
As many cards as in the base game, I'm still amazed that one of us always gets it, and it's typically you. Because there's like hundreds of cards in the base game. I don't know about the dice one. I'm sure it doesn't have quite as many, but the stack of cards they have in the base game is ridiculous.
Hmm.
Okay, so I gotta get that done, and I've got these. So, action. Give me one of these. It's not helping. So now, yes, they're supposed to help. Use that to flip this one to that. And then we'll use the other one to flip the other one to that as well. In the beginning of for the first action, and then the second action, we can get that done. That'll at least give me 3 red. Now I need frickin' gray. I just noticed something.
What?
Yeah,
When hold on, they can see it, you guys can't. So give me just a second. Pay this. Flip that to this. Play this. Okay, Tamara, look at Moho and tell me that's not a picture from Surviving Mars. Look at those vehicles on that card. Tell me those don't look exactly like the vehicles I have on Surviving Mars, like the one to go and collect stuff or the commander bot thing. I'm pretty sure that's a picture from Surviving Mars.
Currently, it hasn't shown up because you haven't ended your turn.
Oh, sorry. There.
Yes.
They either stylized that around Surviving Mars or they literally just took a picture from Surviving Mars. That looks just like those. I can't remember what they're called. The commander and the hauler.
Damn it. Look here.
You know, crazy, as
Big
much time as you spend in those
Bin.
places, either
Take
you
this.
or with someone
Bin.
else, you should just become a hospital food critic and get paid to criticize their shit food.
Mm.
You're there enough. You might as well take advantage of it. So now that I did that, that means I get 3 of these. So I might actually be able to get this one out. So let's produce. I really should get rid of that one, but I'm not going to. Holy shit, that's excessive. Holy crap, they gave me the exact ones I need for that too.
And I can play this one.
What is he playing?
More factors.
You know I hate that card in the base game, right? That card is my nemesis in the base game. Every time I get it, I have no power production. Because that's the one that you have to give power production to produce more credits, I believe. I don't know why it's blue. But I can never play that when I get it. But I always want to. Look at these guys with all their fucking factories. You know, we're supposed to be terraforming Mars, right? Not building factories on Mars.
Yeah, one way or the other.
I mean, we're terraforming with factories.
Yeah.
This doesn't count towards terraforming.
Okay, so I can do this, but then that leaves me that, which gives me most of that, so we just do this. And then we play this. And that raises the temperature, which should give me another red one. And then I gotta put this down. And I think we just go for a mystery thing just for it should help. Because there was no more 2 cube things, so just take a token. What?
We're gonna produce.
Of course
Throw
you
away
are.
all that. Bring in
Got a
more here.
million dies, so just throw them away and get new ones. It's so wasteful.
Well,
I don't understand. Yeah, but you've probably got 2 die. You've got 5. You're throwing away 2 and getting a bunch. He'll throw away 20.
I didn't discard any dice. I discarded 2 of my cards I had.
That would be a first that you didn't. Okay. Shut up a minute, Junior. I need that flipped. I need that flipped. I need that flipped. So 3 flippies. Do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus that 1, 2, 3? I don't have enough to do 3 flippies. I'm
So
thinking we might pull a Junior. We're pulling a Junior. We're going to get rid of this, 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 and what's my best option here? Probably that. Oh, look at that. Holy crap, that is gorgeous. I need that. Okay. So flip that, got that, got that, got that. So now I only need to flip 2.
Then I can play this. Ecological zone. And I can place that next to any greenery. So I'll place that right about...
Taking the flip or the gold or the green?
I take the green.
So he's putting it there. What are we doing on terraforming? Oh, temperature's nowhere near. Because I'm the only one trying to help it. Everybody else is just playing factories. Leaving me out of my favorite way of playing this game. Assholes. I think that's my biggest problem with playing this game in solo is I just want to play the factories. By the way, since barely anybody watches me play the Terraforming Mars solo, I have managed to win it now twice.
yay.
That game is hard to beat in solo. I still haven't done Arc Nova yet. That one, I got to get Junior to try that one because I don't know I'm ever going to be able to do that one. Dude, you need to, if you like doing puzzles, you need to fucking try Terraforming Mars solo. That is a hard monster to crack. I've done it probably, I think I've got 7 videos of me playing it, and only 2 of them I've won.
Play.
I'm thinking.
Think faster.
I'm also running my mouth.
Yes.
And you know the running the mouth and playing does not work well together.
Crazy ass. Do you need a cookie?
No, XAR asked if I needed a cookie.
Oh, XAR.
They're
did.
both pink. I know, it's annoying. What am I did this. I got that and that. I got that. I got that. Okay, so I just need to do this one to do this one to this one. Okay, so now we're good to get that one out next.
I wanna roll over a blue to a lightning bolt.
Roll over all you
And,
want. I am not rubbing your belly. Pervert.
And I'll give up a gold and roll over the other one to another lightning bolt. And I'm happy.
Junior's actually doing flip actions without just, screw it, give me a whole new freaking hand of dice. Okay. So, we're going to do all of that. So, let's just do this. Give me one of those, not the one I wanted. And now let's get this one out. Holy crap, was that expensive? And I can take one. I'm going for silver because it's the one I can't make myself. I went for silver. Why did I get 2 red? Oh, I got the 2 red because I got the oxygen up to the bonus 2 red. Okay. And hey, I get another bonus card. Now, I think this is probably a good idea. I'd love this, but it's a one-time thing. Would it help me get anything out? No, because I need 2 of those. So yeah, we take this just so I can pull in a card whenever I want, which let's go ahead and, well, once a production phase. Ooh, that is nice as well. I need to get this one out, though. I need to focus. Focus. Focus, fucker.
Now play another factory.
Of course you do. How many factories do you have at this point? Holy crap, Junior. You don't have any making yellow, but you've got 4 blue production, 4 green production, 2 gray production, and 2 extra red production on top of. Fuck off. You're a dick.
What?
Okay, so action, give me one of these, make it the right one. That's not the right one. So we need to flip, flip, flip. Okay, so I don't think we have enough to flip all of that. Oh, hold on. We do this, we flip this to that, and then we can get this out next turn and then produce. Okay. And then we'll do this one next. I got it. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, sure.
Then because I get another green die, we'll play this and y'all can do your thing.
Take away plants. Whoa, he's taking away plants. I don't have any. Which is funny because I'm the Eco Line Corporation. But I have no plants. Go figure.
All right.
Okay, so we're going to be getting rid of all of that. So give me a gray one. We'll play this one. And we don't need to flip anything. So confirm and turn. Now we produce.
And give up my red, flip this to a sticky thing, and we'll play that. In turn, give me 2 cards. Hey, look, a factory.
Hey, look, kiss my ass and stop taking my factories. I've got 2 factories, Junior. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've got 9 factories to my 2. Hell, Tamara's got 8. Assholes. I don't like both of you.
You know what else I got?
What?
I got puppy nuggies.
Shut the hell up. All right, producing. We're keeping everything. There we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, free action. Give me that. Okay, that's not horrible. Now, I've got to get, like, all that done. So, this one first. So, we need one of those. We have that. We need one of those. So, we need to use this to do this to one of those and end.
And we'll go ahead and throw out both of these. Produce. Hey, look, another factory.
Shut up, Junior. I like you. How many more? 5. Okay. What the hell did she just do? She played that card and drew a card. She paid that to flip that. She played that to play that for a temperature 2 points and a green die, and then got a card. Which one is that?
I got.
Oh, that's Junior's.
I played the nitrogen-rich asteroid.
Ah, okay. Okay, so now action, give me a blue. Really? Asshole. Pay to flip. Or pay this to flip this to that. And now next we need to pay to flip that, which we're just going to use one of these. So we have no use for those. And then we can get that done. Finally.
An arrow. Then we will drop the nuke.
You got the nuclear zone.
Skaboosh.
Stop nuking the planet.
And I get to play a bonus card for free.
Yep.
So I can get 5 fucking reds, increase the temperature, or drop an ocean.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess let's go ahead and raise 10.
So we're only 3 off of the oxygen, 5 off of the oceans, 3, 4, 5 off of the temperature. What action did you get? Oh, anytime you can get a gray.
Great die and choose the side.
That's nice. Okay, so action. We have this, that. We need to pay this to flip that to the hammer. I'm about to drop the hammer on these bitches. No, not really. But I did finally get a factory out with 2 freaking gray production.
Congratulations.
Only took me till
Nice.
freaking damn near at the end of the game to get some gray production.
Arrow.
Need to get this
Go
next.
ahead and play that. I get to place an ocean, so I will take. Let's take fucking. Let's see that lightning bolt. That done. That I could use one of those, but I don't have that or that. Hammer. Meh. We'll just take a woolly. We will flip this over to the hammer in that turn. And I get to play another bonus card. So I'll go ahead and play another ocean. Play that on the other woolly bit. And then I can roll. Which one's working on? Working on that one. So I'll switch this one over to the water in that turn.
Anybody else notice he went from way the hell back here to all the way up here with me?
Yeah.
Stop it, asshole.
Face rub.
Oh, shut
Face
up.
rub. You gotta scrub me on the face.
You don't have to
Till I
talk
get good
about it
luck.
while you do it.
It's good luck to scrub on the puppy face.
Shut up, retard. Okay.
I win the game because I got the puppy.
Get rid of that. Give me a bunch of this. And give me my card. And I want to get this done, so we're gonna have to do 2 of those. We're gonna need both of those. Technically, we have this. We could just, yeah. I think we'll do that first. And then we've got this. So I'm not going to use that one yet.
I'll go ahead, do an action. Just give me, let's say, a gray, just shits and giggles. I don't really care. And then we'll play an artificial lake. Put that right there. Enter.
And
Don't know
die.
if both of those are going to be useful. Shut up with your she's not playing. It's Tamara. You have to learn to be patient.
What?
Board Game Arena. This player's not playing. What can I do? Sit on a bench and wait longer. She'll get there. She needs 20 minutes of thinking time. Action, this, that. Done. And not the right one. But that's why we saved that. So now we can do this. To do that to this. And now we can get this out and get my first freaking gold die. Production.
I will action throw me a gray die because I don't really care. And then we will play a blue fact in the turn.
Need two of those. I'm gonna get this out.
I ain't fat guy's gonna screw me. Nope, never mind.
Why is that?
Because my next thing is I'm going to produce, and I needed 3 red dies when I produced, but there was only 2 red dice sitting here.
Oh.
I just put 2 more in the pile.
So. I think we just flip this. No! Stop doing that, idiot. Pay. We pay that to flip that to that, and then we get this out, and blue, green, blue, green, blue, green. Blue, because green doesn't do me jack shit. We get that out. Okay. Now.
I can produce.
I think we do this.
Green, because I get green all the time.
I want to do that, but I think we just do this.
I'm gonna get all my dice.
I'm producing. Where you? You.
No, that's like no help.
Right. Firm.
Thought you were producing.
I did.
It says you must play.
And I want that.
Producing it, it's taking her 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm doing my free action.
Okay, so I need one of these. Give me the right one. Thank you.
This.
So that. I need to do one of these. Okay. So we just do. Yeah, let's try it. This and see if it. Nope, it didn't. It's fine though.
I'll take an action. No, you need that right this second. A lot of shit, honestly. And
So I
give me
just
that
need to
last
flip
gray
one of
die down there.
those.
Of course, it's all hammer. Why do I have all fucking hammers? Fucking 5 dies, and they're all the same one.
Yeah, I got 3 hammers myself. That's why I used my free action and got me a star.
Why do they have all the gray dies? Assholes.
Action. I want a yellow or a blue. Thank you. Let's do that one. Confirm.
Okay, so now we're gonna pay. It hurts to do it, but we're gonna pay this to flip. Doesn't really matter. This one to that, and we're gonna put down the last ocean, and we're gonna put it on. Apparently blue because we don't need green. So that is the last ocean to be played.
I will go ahead and pay one of my reds to roll my hammer over. And with that, wait, what the hell did you just do? Look here. Pay my red, roll my hammer. Thank you.
I'm pretty sure you paid the hammer to roll the red the first time. You dyslexic
Dome
fuck.
crater. And with that, I will take a wild.
I take action. I give up this and turn that into oxygen and play this. I need. Nope. So end turn.
Okay. So produce, and we're gonna give that and this, and I think no, that's nice. Where was that like a week ago? Okay, so I have one of those. Flip one of those. Ugh, everything about that is ugly.
I'm going to do a ditch effort. Throw me a gold. Didn't get me what I wanted, so I don't give a shit. Let's throw down another gold producer. And end my turn.
Same thing. I'm getting a gold. Ooh, I got what I wanted.
Because, of course, she gets what she wants.
End turn. I don't want to do my free action.
Okay. Action, give me a gold. Really? That's what you're going with? Then let's get this one down. And I want it, it doesn't matter. Just give me things. Okay. And turn.
Because of the gold it gave me, I'll go ahead and throw a red to rotate this over to a city, and I'll play my Zeppelins to get my other gold factor. And end my turn.
And I'm going to produce. What am I keeping? That.
It's probably dumb, but this annoys me.
End turn.
Like all of that annoys me. So we're gonna do this is really a dumb idea, isn't it? Hold on. Yeah, let's not. We're doing it next time now. Get rid of this. That to that. And then do it again. That to that. And then we'll do the free action of this to do this to that. And while we're at it, we'll just do this. Because fuck off.
That's. Can I place this? There.
Because I only have this card and a whole lot of garbage, we'll go ahead and just say I got all
Produce.
this crap, so throw all that away. Give us new stuff.
That is a lot of dice, dude. What the hell? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 freaking factories he has down. I have 4.
Why is this card grayed out?
You can't play it?
Why not?
I don't know. Oh, play an ocean?
No. Pay a
Then I
green to
don't.
increase the temperature.
Yeah, we've got 2 more things to get the temperature up, so. Okay, so we're doing that. So we're doing this to do this to that, and then this. And now I finally have some more gold production.
Yeah, I got one of those in my pocket, by the way.
A 2?
No, just a 1.
Oh.
And I will throw out a gold and roll you over to a city, and then I'll go ahead and play that. Now I get to place a city, so I'll put that right about there. Grab a wild. Wow.
Let's do produce. Want you, don't want you, don't want you. Confirm. And turn.
Okay. I'm going to produce. And as much as it pains me, I think it's finally time to get rid of that one. And we'll just do this. Okay, so I can do my free actions at the beginning of the next one, so.
See. I have anything worth doing. Yes, let's throw out another gold and roll another star. That'll save me on that, and then I can go ahead and throw that. In that turn. Now temperature should now be done.
Well, that makes those two cards useless. She's a die to discard. Oh, I don't care.
In the turn. This is the last turn.
He's a douchebag. Well, that means I have one option. Which is that. Which I can do. As long as I get another turn. Because he played after me, I don't know if I get another turn. Which is really going to piss me off if I don't get to play that one.
That's all. Wow.
Okay, I do get to play. So, action. Just use that. This to that. And play this. But I don't think it's going to help. She's already got 27 before they count everything.
Turn. So go ahead and just throw me a random die for the second. And then because I am me, I'll go ahead and use my wild to throw out another gold factory right at the last second that gets me another victory point. Haha.
I told you he was going to beat our ass. Even playing that last 3-point card did me nothing because he blew my ass away by 12 points. He just got too many factories too freaking early.
So did I, but not enough to count.
And I even got that last card he played tied us for the red one, you dick. I had the red one. You got the yellow and the blue one.
And the blue.
So you got all three of those tied with me for one of them.
2 of the milestones. You got the other one.
Yeah. I knew when you got those 2 milestones together and had all those factories in the beginning, I knew we were fighting an uphill battle. That's why I was just getting as many points on the board as early as I could. I knew I was fighting an uphill battle, but I had to at least try, and it was a hell of a fight. All right, so what do you guys want to go do next? You want to play the main game, or you want to play one of those ones I was suggesting this morning? We could do Nucleum.
Shut up.
Junior loves Nucleum.
Shut up.
It don't matter to me.
All right, then let's have a little teaching session, which that means Junior turns off his ears. And let's see if we can get these two to understand heat. It's a really easy game, so it shouldn't be too difficult to get them to understand it. It's also racing, so Junior should like it. Turn-based mode is standard. First game, we'll leave it on that for them. And yeah, fill up to 6 cars is fine. Give us 3 other ones. It's more fun with more of them. Okay, so what this is while it's loading is a 60s racing game where there's multiple tracks that we play on, and you have to, it's a card-based game. So you'll have 7 cards in your hands typically, and you have to pay. You must select a gear. Oh, this is the beginning. So you'll see you have cards down at the bottom, arranging anywhere numbers from 0 to 4. The 0 is because we're playing a beginner game, so don't get used to that. And I think there might be a 5 out there, but that's also part of the beginner. So don't get used to that either. They typically number from 1 to 4. And then you may also have a heat card, and you may also have a stress card. The heat card, if you look in the center of your player board, because if you scroll down, you can see each one of our player boards. The heat card is that center one that looks like a red hot engine. That is your heat. There's a number underneath it. It says 6 for Tamara, 6 for Junior, 6 for me. That's our starting heat. This is how we pay to do crazy things or pay for screw ups. So you want to have as much heat in your engine as possible. You can't use it if it's not in your engine, in that center stack. Stress cards are the ones that have a plus on them, if you have them or not. All of us will have at least one of them in our deck. And a stress card means I'm playing this as an action that will go on to my total, but I don't know what it is. And when it's your turn and you actually have to move, then you will draw a card off of your deck and you have to go whatever that is. So you may be playing it and be 3 moves from a corner and draw 4 and then go over the corner speed. Or you may throw it on a straightaway wanting a 4 and end up getting a 1. So that's why it's called a stress, and they can't be thrown away. If you look at the heat card, since you can definitely see that, it has the trash can with an X. That means that you cannot throw them out of your hand into your discard. All the number cards, like we are sitting here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're about 16 spaces away from a 7 curve. I have a 0 and a 1 in my hand right now. No matter what I play, that 0 and 1 is going to get discarded at the end, because at the end of your turn, you'll draw up to your hand size, which is typically 7. In this game, it will be 7. So those you can throw away. The heat and the stress, you cannot throw those away. Your typical move, I'm going to show you with my first move, but you can see it at the top of your board here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So the first thing is select the gear and the cards to play. And it's the beginning, so we're always starting in first gear. We can go up to second gear for free, but anything above that costs us a heat. And so I want to go to, 1 and 3 cards. Why 1 and 3? I could go to 4 if I wanted to. Well, I'm doing this. Oh, we just select the gear by picking the card, but why does it only let me jump 1 gear? You should be able to jump all the way to the top if you want. But apparently in this, they don't let you do that. But I'm playing 3 cards, so that's picking my gear and my cards. And now that takes me right to the line. Now, if I'd have went 1 extra, I'd have went over the line, and I'd have to pay heat by how much over I went. So it's not all about going as far as you can go. Also, if you can tuck up behind someone else, you can do what's called slipstreaming, which allows you to go around them. So you want to try to get right up behind somebody if you're not in first. Now, it says you have to react. What is it asking you to react with? Also, I didn't go right up to the line. That's not me. That's the gray. I'm in last.
Boost. Regardless of which gear you are in, you
Yes.
may pay 1 heat boost.
No, don't read me the whole thing. Just boost, so I can explain it to you. You can pay a heat and draw a card off your deck, which again can be anything from a 0 to a 4 to go that many spaces. But you are 3 away from the line. I don't know what you paid to play.
9.
Okay, so you're already 2 over the corner. You can gamble and hope you only get a 3 and it puts you right up to the corner, or you can say, no, I'm not going to do it and play it safe. Because if you drew a 4 right now, you're already 2 over. That would be 6 over that corner.
I'm passing.
Okay. Now, is there anything you want to discard? Make sure you figure that out. Remember, you can't throw away heat or stress. Okay. Junior only went to 2, and he did have one of those 5 cards. And he went right behind Tamara, so now he can slipstream, which should put him right in front of Tamara.
I can just hit react or something. I may slipstream. I can move 2 cells.
Yep. And you definitely didn't want to boost because the slipstream is free, and also the slipstream doesn't count towards the corner. The buttons don't. The cells doesn't. Okay, so now I'm moving 11, which is going to put me right there. And I have adrenaline because I was in one of the last 2 places, which means I can cool down, which I'm definitely going to do because I had a heat in my inventory. And I can also slipstream, which I can't do because I can't go one ahead because there's 2 people in front of me. And I'm through away from that corner, so I'm not going to boost. So I'm going to pass. And I'm keeping what I had. I was going to toss it, but no. And now I can do that slipstream because it allows me to move 2. I couldn't slipstream you because I was beside you, and it only lets me move 1, which would have put me where green and gray is, or green and black is. But I could slipstream off of green, which let me move up there. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these because that's a 7. Probably going to regret it when we get there, but okay, so now I drew my cards. Red's behind Junior. So now play cards, and it's a 7. And I'm currently in 3rd. You can shift down, by the way, if you don't want to be. But you also have to pay the heat if you go more than 1 gear. So if you're in 3rd and you want to go all the way to 1st, it'll cost you heat. But if you want to go to 2nd, it won't. And by the way, if you look at 1 and 2, that means they allow you to cool down. This is the best way to cool down, is to be in 1 or 2. So I think yeah, I'm going to do this and stay in that gear. And if you guys have any questions, I'm not being competitive this game, so any questions, strategic or otherwise, ask.
Considering where I'm at,
Mm-hmm.
I'm 3 behind the 7.
Yes.
Do I only do 7? I mean, I can make my speed 7.
Where you're currently at, you figure that me and the other 3 legends in front. Wait a minute, Junior's black, right? So he's right in front of you. Junior, I, and the other 2 legends that are going to go are probably going around 7. You're right behind Junior and the green one. So if either one of those go exactly 7, you will be able to slipstream them and go around them. I'm 1 ahead of you. If I go exactly 7 and you went 8, you could slipstream me. The legends can go anywhere from 0 to 3, if I remember correctly, over the corner speed. So there's a chance that green will go only 7. Black or gray, you're not going to probably catch, because even if he went the corner speed with no extra, he would still be 2 ahead of you. So you'd have to go like 9 to catch him. So personally, with this being the beginning of the race, and there's at least 2 people you can slipstream off of, I would play it safe. I would just go 7, save the heat for when we get to the 3 corner, the 3 corner, and the 2 corner, because you might need it to go over those, and just hope you can slipstream off of Junior or the green guy. But as far as strategy goes, okay, you're in 3. You want to stay in 3 because we're going into a straightaway. You want to be able to play the maximum amount of cards and not have to pay heat to do it. So if you can play 3 cards to get exactly 7, that's what I would do. If you can't...
5, 6, 7, 5, 9.
You'd have to go 9 to be able to do 3?
That's my minimum. Yeah, that's my minimum cards.
Ooh. Then maybe you do go for 9, because that's going to put you right behind me if I go exactly 7, and you can slipstream me. You will take 2 heat, though. But, like I said, we're coming into a 3 corner. There's very good chance you're going to need to go down to 2, which you can get rid of the heat if it's in your hand. Remember that. The heat has to be in your hand to put it back. You have to draw it.
And 2 stress.
Okay. You could also gamble with the stress to get them the fuck out of your hand. Stress is actually good to play on a straightaway, but this is a 7 corner. It's close to a straightaway. So you could, if you wanted to try to get some better cards for the straightaway, because you have 6 stress to play, or 6 heat to play with right now, you could play 1 or 2 of those stresses and then something else to help you get around this corner. There's a lot of options on what you can do here, but I think I've given you most of them. The only other option is you go down to 2.
7 and a stress?
You can do 7 and a stress. The worst that's going to happen is you draw a 4. If you draw a 4, that's going to suck, because then you're going to take 4 heat and you only have 6. You only have 5 in your motor right now. So that's really pushing it. The other option is go down to 2 and then only take 1 stress to go up to 4 for the straightaway. Then you can only play 2 cards and see if that gets you closer to 7 or 9 or 8. You don't want to play less than 7. 7, 8, or 9 is probably right in what you want to be doing right now.
So a 7 plus a stress.
That's dangerous, but that's an option. If you have the 5 card in your hand, because there's only one of them.
3, 2.
Okay. Well, so you know, there are exactly 1, 0, 1, 5, 4 of all the other cards in your deck. Everybody's deck is exactly the same. So depending on what you've played in the last one, what you have in your hand, you can kind of figure out what cards are in that deck. And if you have not played the 5 yet, and you don't have it in your hand, there is a chance that 5 is going to come out for your stress card, which is going to take every heat you have. So that 5 card, you can also draw a 0 if you haven't played it yet.
Playing my 2, my 3, and a stress?
Mm-hmm.
Would that work?
Your 2, your 3, and a stress? That would be 5 plus whatever you draw. That would be a lot safer. There's a chance you're not going to go over the corner, but it's safer. I think playing the stress on the corner is probably the worst of the strategies. Playing it on that straight coming up is probably the better strategy. I think right now you want to play as close to 7, 8, or 9 as you possibly can to make sure you get over that corner and do it with only a little bit of heat.
I'm doing exactly 7. No stress, no nothing. It'll bring my gear down to 2.
Okay, which you said you had a heat in your hand, right?
Right.
Well, being in 2 lets you put that heat back in your motor, so that's good. So now I'm moving my 7. This is where me being strategic, me helping you with strategy sucks, because I didn't want to tell you to go 9. But I did tell you go 7, 8, or 9, because if you went 9, you would be right up my ass, because I already knew I was going 7. So now I can pay to boost. And I have played most of my 4s, though. I don't think the boost is going to pay off. So I'm not paying the boost. I'm saving my heat for the corners. Discarding, no. No additional discard. And really, that's what I drew, you piece of shit. Hey, there you go. Junior went right behind me. You're going to slipstream him if you went exactly 7. If Junior doesn't slipstream me, which he most definitely is going to slipstream me. So now you got to hope that green ends up right behind me, which they moved 8. So they didn't. So you're going to be 1 away from slipstreaming me, but you can boost. If you draw a 4 right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, it'll put you in front of all 3 of us and 1 behind the gray. If you could actually pull off pulling out the 5, you could slipstream gray after this. But remember, boosting right now, you have to pay for the corner. So if you drew a 5 now, it will be the same as playing the stress. Boosting now is probably a bad idea.
So should I cool down and put the heat back in my engine?
Absolutely. Cool down. Put the heat back in your engine. You always want the heat in your engine. Anytime you have that option, you do that.
Adrenaline?
There's adrenaline. Oh, I forgot adrenaline. You were second to last. Yeah. Adrenaline should give you +1, and then you can slipstream. Now it should let you slipstream.
No.
No?
Maybe. Move
Yeah.
2 cells. Yeah,
Yep.
now it does.
So now you're going right up beside Junior. So you ended up slipstreaming anyways, because I keep forgetting about the adrenaline thing. And now you need 1 corner, 1 for crossing the corner at 8. So
Let me discard.
you are, to be exact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14 away from a 3 corner.
So I'll discard by 2 and leave by 4.
Okay.
Let's do that. Hoping I get... Yes, I got the 5.
Okay. So now she was 14. That means I am 15. So think I'll be okay with that. Though I've got all 3 of these. Yeah, screw it. You only live once. Now, just remember, if you go into 4th gear, you got to get around the 3 corner. Which means for free, you can move down to 3rd gear and play 3 ones. But you're probably going to take a heat going down to 2nd gear from 4th gear when we get to this corner. So if you can pull off 14, okay, Junior's playing all the shit and only went 10. Okay. She went exactly 14. And she wants to do nothing because she does not want to go across that 3 or she's going to
No
screw
additional
up.
discard.
Okay. Now we're going to see, really, I drew a 1 and a 2. At least I can slipstream. At least it put me between the 2 of them. So pass and slipstream up behind Tamara. Now I've got I'm not going to discard, and we'll see how it goes. The green tucks in behind, red goes up to there. All right. So I got those at least, but I've got 6. So we're going to do that, which is probably a bad idea. I should probably do that and take 1, but I'm going to push it just a little and do that. And we're going to have a quick intermission. I got to do an old man break. So
Get your ass back here.
shut up. We're going to have a quick intermission after this corner. So Tamara went. She has to pay a heat for her crossing go too fast. Choose if she's going to discard, and you're 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're 12 away from a 3 corner. Okay. I'm going 5 right beside Tamara. I am not boosting because I've already got to take 2, but because I'm right beside her, I get the slipstream for 2. And now I need to pay the 2 heat for going over. Remember, slipstreaming does not add to your corner speed. Boosting does. Yeah, we're going to not discard. And now Junior. Oh, Legend first. Those 2 are going to go there. I hope you went more than 4. You only went 3? Oh, you went 5. Yeah, you got stuck. You should be able to slipstream at the end, though, Junior, to get in front of the 2 in front of you.
I can do that.
Just remember, slipstream always comes at the end, which is
He'll slipstream past.
gray and red up behind me, or up behind you.
Mhm.
All right, then he's got to pay his 2 because even though he didn't get to move all 5, I don't think, he went 5. All right, so quick old man break. Be right back. 60 seconds. Okay. So I am 1, 2, 3. I am 10 away from the corner. So therefore, Tamara, you are 12. Junior is 13. On the actual board, there's numbers out from the corner that tells you how far away you are. I really wish this one had it, but it would probably be hard to see. So you have to count. Okay, so if I'm 10 out, I'm in 3rd. do this. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna do that. Oh, and I didn't show you guys this earlier. If you look over here underneath where it says USA, you see where it's gray right there? That is how many cells is the track is, 69. Shut up, Junior. And 2 laps. So we're not doing just 1 lap around this track. We're going to do 2. So keep that in mind. Okay, so I'm going exactly 10 right to the corner. No boosting, no slipstreaming, no nothing. And now, I'm not doing it. Just give me something good. That's not what I said. Stupid cards. Tamara comes right up and kisses my butt. Smoochy, smoochy. Oh, but you know what? She's gonna slip through. No, she should be able to slip through that corner, and it not count her anything.
Oh, it did.
It was gonna cost you.
Yep.
Oh, because you weren't doing the corner. Yeah, it would have. I always get that part wrong, and I'm glad I'm on Board Game Arena for this.
It gave me a warning before. It's like, nope, that's not what I wanted to do.
Yes, if I do it right now, I'm still moving at 13, so I'd have to pay fucking 10 heat.
Yes, let me explain this. Slipstreaming after you've paid for the corner is free, but slipstreaming into the corner means that you have to pay whatever you use to get to that corner. So like if I played a 3 right now and I had people in front of me, I could pay my 3, go around, and then slipstream for free because it only counts the 3 I paid. It doesn't cost the 2 additional that I get for slipstreaming afterwards. But like you two just found out, you played some number less than around 10 to get up to where you were, but then slipstreaming would have taken you over the 3 corner. You wouldn't have had to pay whatever you played plus the 2. You would have had to play whatever you played, which would have been roughly around 10. So it would have been 7 over and you would have zonked out. You would have crashed. And I didn't explain it, but crashing is bad. You don't want to do that because you go back to the beginning of the corner, losing all progress you made on that turn, and go down to first gear. The going down to first gear isn't a big deal because on the next turn you can go up in gears, and for every, I believe it's every speed you go over being able to pay for the heat, you take a stress card immediately into your hand. So you can end up with a fistful of stress and no regular cards to have to play on your next thing. Very bad to crash. Don't do that. Okay. So this is gonna suck. But with what I have in hand, we're gonna do this. I think this will work. Oh, that worked beautifully. I drew a 1. So I only have to pay 1 heat. And because I am in second gear and I drew a heat, I get to get the heat out of my hand. I'm most definitely not going to boost. And I have to pay 1 heat for the corner. And I can't slipstream because there's nobody in front of me. And no, we're not discarding. Wait a minute. I'm going to be stupid. I'm not discarding. Okay. Holy crap.
Woo!
You paying for all that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The hell did it just do?
It reset it for some reason. Pay 3 heat for going around that corner. You know you got a 2 corner coming up, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe you went over that at 6. Tamara's going over at 3. And she has nobody to slipstream. She does get to cool down.
Five, 6. Card.
At least I drew that. I didn't even look at my hand yet. Oh, green got stuck behind the corner. Ouch. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 with a 2 corner. Junior went 2.
Down. I had 1 in my hand. And I'm good.
Bear does a stupid. Pay 3 heat. And now get rid of that. Do not want that for what's coming up. I should have played it. Now I've only got 1 left. I don't think you want to slipstream into that corner.
Nope.
So that was pretty good, getting right up there beside Junior and right behind me. And second. They go.
Watch.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, I only have 1 heat. So we're going to do that. No, I'm in 3rd. Never mind. We're doing that. Oh, no. That's if I didn't do that. Okay, yeah. We're doing this. And if that was the end of the game, that would be horrible. And I'm not boosting, so we're going to pass. And get rid of this.
Oh, I'm crashing.
See what we
I
can
was
get.
stupid.
You crashed?
I'm going to.
You don't have enough heat?
Mm.
You got 5 heat. You can go over this corner by 5.
Yeah.
How much did you try to go over at?
Stupid. I was stupid.
Don't do a bear. Doing bears. Holy crap, woman.
I told you I was stupid.
Well, you're behind me for a second. 9 heat for crossing the corner. That is nowhere near possible.
Mm-hmm.
Corner at 11 instead of 2.
I forgot.
By the way, the Legends can't slipstream, so you don't ever have to worry about them taking your position. Okay, so now it's... Okay, you two ignore what I'm about to say. What's the chances of me pulling 3 4s and this screwing me? Screw it. We're doing it. Look at Junior getting all that heat out of his hand. Oh, thank goodness. Only 10. Got all that stress out of my frickin' hand. I am most definitely not boosting. I hate how quickly it slaps that shit up there because I can't see what people do. It's way too quick. Why don't you guys tell us how far you're going? Holy crap. Yeah, you gotta watch. You gotta watch out for the Legends when it comes to straightaways, because they have cards that let them go like 18. Paying 2 more heats. So she crashes again.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, whoa. This is a 2-lap race. It says right there, 2 laps. We did 1.
Mm-hmm.
Is it because it's the beginner and you only do 1 lap? Okay, I don't care. If, by the way, Junior, you just got screwed because of it only being 1 lap, because boosting is basically free. There's no bad to boosting on the last lap. You can't go over a corner at the wrong speed. And there's no reason to save heat. If you have the heat, you always boost when you're going over the finish line on the last lap. Hey, she got over the corner, folks. Junior got 3rd. Tamara's going to get last if she ever turtles her ass over this. Her car is limping right now. I'm just imagining like the Cars movie, and she's got all 4 tires flat, her tongue sticking out. She's just trying to limp it over the frickin' finish line after buzzing through a hairpin turn at 9. No, you went through at 11. You had to take 9 heat. She went, fuck it, floor it. She got adrenaline of 1 and she still couldn't get over the line.
Where am I? I'm at.
It doesn't matter. Give it everything you've got. The corner does not matter at this point. You can pass 6 corners that are all 1s and it will not hurt you on the final lap over the finish line. Okay. So what do you guys think other than Tamara's major mistake?
Where?
Do you like this?
Not really.
You guys suck. Because there's championships for this that I want to do with you guys.
I'll play with you.
Okay. Because if we go back to the main site and we go back to, why is it not putting in here? It should be in. It should be in here though. Oh, it actually isn't. Okay. So. If we go back into Heat real quick, let's go ahead and put it in my favorites. I just said I wanted it in my favorites. Would you just go away? So you'll see that we have standard mode and enhanced mode. Standard is fine. But we have beginner, standard, and championship. And if we go to championship, then we have up to 9 cars we can choose from, or we can have in the thing. So we can fill to 2 all the way up to 9, which we would do 9 just for the fun of having more shit out there. Pro Legends is ridiculous. We wouldn't do that in our first champion. Aggressive Legends means that they can go over multiple corners, and there's special rules for that. And then there's upgrade cards that we can get, which are very fun to mess with. But there's 3. Oh, there's actually 5 now. Okay, there was originally 61 to 63. So you play 3 races, 4 races for an entire season. And then there's even random championships as well. So I want to do this the championships. I think it would be quite fun. And sadly, Junior don't like it. But me and Tamara will do it. We'll do it as videos. All right. So it's heating up, Junior. Are we going to go for another one? Are we going to be miserable in peace?
I say be miserable in peace.
That's what I was thinking as well. It's 97 with 60% humidity today. So we're going to get quite hot here real quick. So I will be back this evening if Junior and I don't do anything. This evening I will be back with more Restory tonight. Or me and Junior may do something. And I believe Junior's taking his normal days off, which are now going to be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, instead of Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So he should be home for the next 3 days, and we should be getting back to a normal schedule now that he has a vehicle, if it stops doing what it did yesterday.
Shut up.
stop finding road gators after a flat tire. That's why he's not at work today, because he's grounded. After him getting a flat tire, after him deciding he didn't want to work in the morning because he was sick all night and tired as hell, he waited till 1 o'clock in the afternoon in the worst part of the heat, and then decided, I'm going to go out in the middle of nowhere to make a delivery, gets a flat tire, scares the hell out of me because I'm on the phone with him when it happens. All I hear is shit, fuck, shit. I'm like, great, what's going on? And he's in the middle of nowhere, so his phone isn't working. He's sounding like a robot. I only knew the fucks and shits because that's the only thing his phone can produce legibly, audibly. Not legibly, he's not writing. The only thing it can get through is when he's cussing. Regular words do not come through that phone. But if he tells me to shut the fuck up or, cusses something out, that comes through just perfectly crystal clear. So I can't understand what he's saying is going on. I know it's hot as hell and he's out there in a shit vehicle. He gets it fixed, gets the delivery done, and then gets halfway home and goes, okay, I think the donut's flat. And we already knew it had a bulge in it, so we expected it to happen, just not that quickly. He gets home, and there's a chunk missing out of the donut. Like a chunk as big as your arm missing out of the tread. It's still holding air, but it looks like
Surprisingly.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Is on the way home. I'm heading down a hill, and suddenly I have to look up to think I'm being invaded by a helicopter or something.
The flapping noise you heard. Yeah, so tomorrow.
It's like, I know what a flat tire feels like, and I'm not on a flat. What the fuck is that noise?
It sounded like it, but didn't feel like it. So tomorrow morning will be Vault Hunters at 11. Somewhere between 10 and noon, we're going to start Vault Hunters. And then in the evening, because it's not going to be 97 tomorrow, it's supposed to rain. So tomorrow shouldn't be too bad. We should be able to do evening stuff. All next week should be decent. Low 90s, high 80s. We should be good. It's only when it gets up close to 100 with this humidity that it gets nasty. But then in the evening, we'll do something. I don't know if he's doing his VR stuff because the VR stuff takes extra heat into him. So he may not want to do that.
Cool. If it's cool, I will.
Okay. We need to do that train game.
Everywhere.
Yes, we need to do that. So if it's too hot for him to do VR, we're going to do Everrail because they were nice enough. We did the Lurk It thing to get me a code for it. And then I asked them, because they did another Lurk It thing, I asked them if I did it, if they would give us a second code. So Junior could have one so we could do a series playing through the game and trying it out. And the dude just said, fuck that, here's a code. I hope you guys enjoy. We're looking forward to what you guys are, when you guys play it. And then I sent him, and he said I could do the Lurk It thing again if I wanted to, but to me, doing the Lurk It thing, if I did it, would take away from somebody else getting a code, so I didn't bother. we had all the bullshit happen with Junior's truck. So then I sent him a message and said, hey, sorry, I don't want you to feel like we took your code and ran. We're still going to do it, but, bullshit happened. We should be able to do it soon. And he was really nice about it. Wished Junior the best. And wasn't thinking bad of us for not doing anything yet, but glad that we said something and still looking forward to what we do. So we need to get that done soon. The dude was admiral about it.
We can do that tomorrow.
So
it'll be fine.
We may do that soon. Tuesday is supposed to be Planet Crafter again, somewhere between 10 and noon, depends on when Junior and I drag our asses out of bed and
Which I'll
get
try
ready to
to
do
do.
shit.
As soon as I
And
get home.
then evening time again will be either Junior doing his VR if he didn't do it the day before, or we'll do Race to Fusion or Everrail if he ends up doing VR on Monday. I'm assuming with the weather that it's going to be better to do it on Tuesday than Monday, but we'll figure that out. Depends on how he feels. And then Wednesday, Junior and I are probably going to take the morning, afternoon time to finally get some back into C2M and get some videos recorded for that series. And then in the evening, again, it'll be Ticket to Ride, Sea of Thieves, Everrail, or Race Fusion. And as far as I'm concerned, as much as I enjoy doing that, with Crazy being in the hospital for 2 weeks, I'm not worried about getting back into Race to Fusion right away. We can get some of the other stuff done, let her get out of the hospital, figure out what's going on with her bullshit, and
We got another series on the channel.
did you get some done today?
No, no, the Sunlit Valley.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were doing your other thing.
Yeah, I am. Maisie Village is going to be started on the channel.
On the main channel. Because we
On the
already
main
started
channel.
there, so no reason to
And
throw it
since
back.
we had like 29 views on that thing, I'm thinking it might be something that people are wanting to watch. So I decided, since I'm new to this recording OBS stuff, that I will attempt to do a couple more episodes to see how people are still wanting to watch.
Okay. And there's going to be minimum videos this week on both of the channels because A,
Actually,
hot as hell, and B, everybody's busy or hot themselves and didn't watch most of the stuff that normally gets watched. So I just figure give them a week or two off. There is some stuff coming out. The main's got Sunlit Valley and Forever
Climate
Factory
Colonies?
coming out.
no, Colonies
And
not.
what exactly are you trying to do right now?
Nothing. I thought we had mine colonies, but we
Not
don't.
on the main channel. Just, I do the main channel. Hold your roll. I'll get to you in a minute. On the alternate channel, she knows what's going out because she puts it out.
Yeah. This week is full except for
I think you're missing a Surviving Mars, aren't you?
Surviving Mars and Parcel Sim and Contraband. We got
those three.
Snacktorio, Cheap Car Repair, and Colony 37.
And next week, you're probably going to have a parcel sim and a surviving Mars, but not a contraband and not a Colony 37. So that's kind of how I'm pacing those out for the next 2 weeks, and then I'll get back to. I'll decide how far back into normal I'm getting, because some of them aren't really getting the. People aren't watching them, and I can play them without recording them and focus better on what I'm doing. And if nobody's watching them, I might as well just play the game and not record it. If any of them you guys do end up wanting to see, but you'd rather see me stream them, I can do that too. But
Do leave a comment in the videos.
they don't know how to do that.
Well,
They are all deaf mutes with no fingers. They can't hear, they can't answer, they can't type. They even have Discord. They can yell at me there. Will they ever do it? No. They only know how to make a comment if it's to fuck with me or yell at me. Anyways, I think we've rambled enough. It's getting hot. Fuck off out of here, and we'll see you next time.
bye.
Later.